It's another beautiful morning out here on the St. Johns River. The sun is just starting to burn through the clouds. The wind's got a little bite to it, and the spray from the boat feels great after a long week. Today I'm not in the kayak. I'm out on Andy's flats boat, and he's brought his dog Ivy along for the trip. Andy knows this river like the back of his hand. We're heading out to chase some redfish, big bull reds if we're lucky. We've got the blue crab and mullet for bait, and I've even got my cameras rolling. The Insta360 X5 is up top, and I've got my Nikon Z30 for close-up shots and stuff. I love this part of the river, open water. The Navy base is just upriver, and dolphins or pelicans almost always around. There's nothing like watching the wake stretch behind you as you make that first run of the day. We dropped anchor near the channel edge where the current was ripping. It was strong. The kind of pull that'll sweep your lines back under the boat if you're not paying attention. Andy cut up a few chunks of mullet and blue crab, and we set our lines. Within a few minutes I hooked into the first fish of the day, a little whiting. Not what we were after, but it made great bait later on. The bait came and went. We caught a couple stingray that really bent the rod, and another whiting or two. No reds today, but that's fishing some days. It's about the chase more than the catch. At one point, a Navy ship came rolling through, followed by a tugboat. A wake from those things will rock you good, even anchored up. Ivy wasn't too sure about it. She kept her eyes locked on the water until it passed. When we first launched, it looked like it might rain. Gray skies and mist off the river. By the late morning, clouds started to break, sunlight hit the water, and it turned into one of those classic Florida afternoons. Breezy, bright, and just warm enough to make you forget about the early morning. Later in the day, Andy suggested we move to another spot he thought might hold some fish. We gave it a shot, but the reds just weren't home. Still, I learned a few tricks, how to position in the current, how to rig, cut bait for deeper holes, and Andy even showed me a few hidden spots I should try next time in the kayak. Ivy definitely had her own kind of adventure. She kept a close eye on every fish we pulled up, then curled up for a nap on the way back. By the time we hit the dock, she was out cold and stayed that way the whole ride home. Before we wrap this up, I just want to share a quick look at my 2026 Emory-Outdoors wildlife and kayak fishing adventure calendar. All the photos were taken during my kayak fishing and outdoor adventures across Florida, from the swamps to the rivers and the ocean. You can grab your copy now from my Etsy shop, the link's down below. Even though we didn't land a red today, it was a great time out on the water. Big thanks to Andy for taking me out and showing me a few new tricks. That's what it's all about. Good company, learning something new, and enjoying the outdoors. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up, drop a comment, and subscribe for more kayak fishing and Florida adventure videos. Until next time, Emory Outdoors, and remember, now it's an adventure.